Running through a list of my insecurities and I fell asleep halfway through.
Me.
Welcome back to 2K20. Today I have a special guest. He is nasty on the sticks. He beat my team in Team Up. Still unhappy about that, but that's okay. We're going to be talking to Chris ZT today. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I'm doing well. So first off, let's talk about you and your content. You're an NBA2K streamer.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris ZT.
You're really good on the sticks. What kind of positions do you like playing in NBA2K?
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And for the Memphis Grizzlies guys, they come in off that loss to the Bucks. And boy, they really got humiliated at home. They got flat out dominated in that game, guys.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the three, the small forward.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
That's good from Morant. He's off on the second. Dunn looking over the floor. He kicks it to Porter. And the rejection by Valanciunas. There's Winslow. That shot off. Dunn with some nice D. Pass to Labissiere. From the baseline. They grab their own miss. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Valanciunas finds Jackson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Dunn outside. Here's Forbes. And the three ball is good.
You know, that's really the biggest reason Forbes is out there, guys. Find space on the perimeter and knock down the three-point shot.
Now here's Morant. Dunn covering. And it's Morant missing. Porter dishes to Forbes. And here is Dunn. Here's Labissiere. And Winslow pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nice shot by Brooks.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Now, here's Dunn. Defense is right there. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Porter passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Valanciunas. Over Plumlee. No good from Valanciunas. Porter against Winslow. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brooks scored the basket, his second of two attempts.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Memphis ends up going with the new group. And obviously the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. You take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Grizzlies.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Valanciunas. For Memphis, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Dotson. There's the pass to Kira. Here's Dotson. Defended by Jones. A putback. It's good on the putback.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's a Kobo following the score by Memphis. Passes it to Kira. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, a rugged, experienced player. The shooting and defense Carroll provides, it's really what makes him so valuable.
1:39 left in the first quarter. Lopez kicks to Anderson. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
1:14 left here in the first quarter. And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
On defense, the Grizzlies, following the missed shot by Tyus Jones.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Thomas. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
And I'll tell you, Isaiah gives you everything he's got every time out. Right there, finishing through contact.
Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Memphis. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And it's sent back by Lopez. One-on-one fast break. Here's Okobo. They get it back. Dotson the pass to Okobo. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Grizzlies on defense. They trail by 7. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Pulls up from the corner. Count the basket.
Excellent job that time by DeMarre Carroll working that ball over to his teammate.
Goes up from the top of the key. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the home team ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Robin Lopez out there with DeMarre Carroll. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Dotson in at the 2 spot. And that one's good by Clark.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jones. Clark is out there with Jackson. Then there's Bell. And it's Thomas in a shooting guard.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there. Has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
Here's Okobo. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. No good from 18. At the top of the key, Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw, no good. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bell. Jackson comes in for Clark. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Morant in for Isaiah Thomas. No luck that time either. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Dunn shot's good.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop, powerful.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Jones. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, and I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
How about this for Bryn Forbes? Undrafted, he's come a long way. Quietly, he's one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. Another shot, and it's laid in by Labissiere.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
One shot.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Plumlee. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside, here's Morant. And Labissiere sends it back.
Got to be cautious and careful when Labissiere is in the area. I mean, his shot blocking skills, superb.
Good on the triple. Labissiere's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
There's Winslow. And again, Memphis no good. Here is Forbes. Brooks covering. Forbes can't get it to go.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And it's Morant missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Got a piece of it, but they get it back. Second chance shot. The offensive rebound, done. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The Grizzlies trail by 12 to stop the run. And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Valanciunas. Winslow's got his first basket. Here is Forbes. He's got 5. Pass to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
1:36 left now here in the second. Now Dunn shoots over Morant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jordan Bell's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hart comes in for Jackson. Jackson, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Morant. And it's Okobo missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Bell with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Picked away. Here's Brooks. That's tipped. Dives for it, but he stays with it. Second shot opportunity. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Brooks misses. Here's Bell, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The home team up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Mason Plumlee wasted no time getting hot. He had 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. A 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Mason Plumlee has done in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Scal LaBoussiere out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Forbes in at the 2.
And the fearlessness Morant plays with making the defense uneasy, forcing them to give in.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here is Forbes. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. They get it back. Plumlee, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Forbes. A second chance effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Mason Plumlee. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Plumlee hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Scal LaBoussiere. The Grizzlies have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Porter with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Yep, That one goes.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here is Forbes. Grizzlies making the shot.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Forbes. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Labissiere. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Hey, guys, there's no substitute for hustle for these rebounds, and Labissiere giving every ounce of energy he has for his team right now. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Dunn outside. And there's the pass to Porter. Fires for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. He's checked in for Plumlee. And Memphis also making a switch. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 3. There's Winslow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Grizzlies have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Winslow. He hits both from the stripe. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to Anderson. Dishes it to Labissiere. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's a Kobo, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Here's Jones. He's got 6. Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Tamari Carroll's checked in for Porter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's picked off. Here's Dotson, and the shot is good. Dotson's got 7 points in the game.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
To the paint, here's Anderson, and he makes that one. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Grizzlies have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Bell is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Thomas subbed in for Morant. He's perfect from the line this time. And so here's the home team. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Okobo looking over the floor. Lopez, no luck.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Offensive rebound. Makes it off the glass. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
On defense, the Grizzlies, following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. Yep, it counts. Dotson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And he recovers it. No good from Bell.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. All alone. Dotson gets the bucket. Dotson's got 11 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Okobo. Carroll with the 3. Tries again. Off on that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The home team They're up by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Kyle Anderson, Plumlee out there with Damari Carroll. Then there's Dunn, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. Scal Labissiere checked in for Damari Carroll. To the middle, here's Plumlee. Labissiere trying to break free, and it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got his third assist on the night. Pass to Jones. Kicks to Bell. Over Plumlee. No good from Bell. Bell's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Out left to the wing. A wide open look for Plumlee. That one's good from the corner. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wasted no time on that one. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Checked in for Kyle Anderson. Memphis also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jordan Bell. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The Grizzlies trail by 15, and the pass to Thomas. Here's Clark. Dunn covering. And another miss by Memphis.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the technical free throw is good. But the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
Here's Labissiere. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Porter. Connects from three-point range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now, here's Dunn. That's good from Porter on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That's good on the jump shot. 10 points for John Morant.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Thomas. And Porter, no good on that one.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. No good. Shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And Brooks. Here we go. Basket good. Brooks has got 9 points here in the second half.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
For our Jordan player of the game, Mason Plumlee.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Now, here's Dunn. Left side, Porter. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Mark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Forbes. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 6 assists now in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Over to the wing. Plumlee in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That's going to put Mason Plumlee at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Some changes for Memphis. Any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things, incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories, but I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Karuch, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Dotson, defended by Allen, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. They need this. Ferguson with the rebound. Passes it to Lopez. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.